Imagine a cartoon so ahead of the curve that billion-dollar mergers, presidential upsets, and even a Super Bowl halftime flight path appear on screen years before they crash land into the real world. Welcome to Springfield, where jokes feel less like punchlines and more like classified intel. Stick around, because by the end we'll peek at the eerie 2025 scenarios fans swear are next in line. Fireworks, sequins, and a wire straight to the heavens. Viewers gasped in 2017 when Lady Gaga descended onto the Super Bowl stage. But older Simpsons diehards smirked. They'd already seen Lisa Goes Gaga 5 years earlier, where Mother Monster zooms above Springfield in an almost carbon copy costume. Coincidence, or did NFL producers binge-watch Yellow Prophecy for creative inspo? Next up, the dumbest doodle that outsmarted particle physicists. Homer's sweet spot in Season 10 isn't donuts, it's theoretical physics. In a blink and you'll miss it gag, he scribbles an equation nearly matching the eventual Higgs-boson mass. 14 years later, CERN popped champagne for the God particle, only to discover a cartoon patriarch had penciled the number first. Are we sure Homer isn't secretly Dr. Stephen Hawskone? But the show's meddling doesn't end in the lab, it spills right into the ballot box. Touch vote done, unless your touchscreen has other plans. In Treehouse of Horror 19, a smirking machine flips Homer's vote. Flash forward to Pennsylvania 2012. Technicians yank a real kiosk after it switched Obama ballots to Romney. One gag, one real glitch, one uncomfortable déjà vu. Democracy never looked so cartoonish. And speaking of politics, Springfield once uttered 2 words the world laughed at. Until 2016. The year 2000, Lisa Simpson inherits quite a budget crunch from President Trump. Viewers roared. Then reality followed the script 16 years later. Writers later admitted the line was a cautionary tale, not a forecast. Either way, the Oval Office suddenly felt a little too two-dimensional. Yet the writers weren't done foreshadowing political fashion statements. Same flash forward, same scene. President Lisa in a regal purple suit with pearls. Jump to January 20th, 2021. Vice President Kamala Harris stands on the inaugural dais wearing the uncanny twin of Lisa's outfit. Social media exploded. Showrunner Al Jean simply replied, "I'm proud." Coincidence? Political homage? Either way, the wardrobe department at 1600 Penn owes Springfield a thank you card. Corporate boardrooms, you're up next. During the Clinton years, a throwaway sign read, 20th Century Fox, a division of Walt Disney Company. Fast forward to 2019, Mickey signs a $71 billion check, and the gag becomes real ledger ink. If you felt the force shift in 2017 when the deal was announced, Springfield called it first. Simpsons skyscrapers are just as clairvoyant. 1995, Lisa's European field trip pans across London, revealing a glass fang stabbing the skyline beside Tower Bridge. Architects hadn't conceived the shard yet. Construction began in 2009. Either someone time-traveled with blueprints, or animators randomly guessed the exact silhouette of what's now Western Europe's tallest tower. So what happens when environmental satire swims into real life? In early seasons, Bart reels in a mutated fish near Mr. Burns's power plant, a cheeky dig at nuclear waste. 2 decades later, fishermen in Argentina pull up a real, 3-eyed creature beside a reactor-fed lake. Blinky went from cartoon mascot to biological warning label in one eerie splash. Hungry? Maybe skip the next entree. Remember Lunch Lady Doris stirring mystery meat in 1994? Turns out the mystery was horse. Europe's 2013 scandal revealed equine DNA in products labeled 100% beef, triggering continent-wide recalls. The takeaway: never underestimate cafeteria humor or the frozen food aisle. Stage shows can be dangerous too. Ask Siegfried and Roy. A 1993 Simpsons duo named Gunter and Ernst cuddle a white tiger until it mauls them mid-act. 10 years later, Roy Horn suffers a near-fatal attack from his prized tiger on the Las Vegas Strip. Satire met tragedy, leaving fans to wonder if Springfield's writers should consider a side gig in risk assessment. From Vegas, we jet to Zurich for some off-the-pitch drama. Springfield's take on international football involved suitcases of cash, rigged matches, and an official cuffed on TV. The cartoon aired in 2014. By May 2015, real FIFA executives were arrested on almost identical charges. Turns out the beautiful game had some ugly secrets, and the show planted penalty flags in advance. Next, we strap on virtual headsets because the internet thinks Homer predicted your next gadget. Social feeds exploded, claiming a 2016 episode foreshadowed Apple's Vision Pro. Yes, Professor Frink strapped Springfield into bulky VR rigs. But Snopes blew the whistle. The goggles looked nothing like Apple's sleek visor, and the episode focused on escapism, not tech specs. Fun theory: zero time travel. Digital wallets, you're on deck. A 2013 site gag flashed ticker reading, "Bitcoin accepted here," long before many storefronts entertained crypto. Enthusiasts called it proof of foresight. Skeptics note the writers simply spoofed tech bro buzz. Later, a viral still showing XRP at $600 was revealed as a Photoshop stunt. In Springfield, even Easter eggs get counterfeited, but not every viral claim survives fact-checking. A doctored screenshot suggested a 1993 episode predicted COVID-19. In truth, the Osaka flu storyline was a tongue-in-cheek import panic, not a Wuhan forecast. Likewise, TikTok clips claiming the show foresaw the 2023 OceanGate sub-disaster splice unrelated scenes. Sometimes the internet writes its own fan fiction and stamps prophecy on top. But could real predictions still be lurking in unaired frames? Fans think so, especially heading into 2025. Conspiracy Corners insist next year holds Simpsons' scripted doom, AI takeover, an episode where smart appliances revolt is reshared as proof automation will go rogue. Virtual food. Homer slurps digital nachos in VR. Cue rumors about lab-grown menus. Mars colonies and World War III montages trend every time geopolitics flares. These claims trace back to speculative YouTube compilations, not concrete episodes, but they feed the legend that Springfield writes tomorrow's headlines today. So, Oracle or over-credited sitcom. Maybe The Simpsons thrives by lampooning tech, politics, and human folly so broadly that reality eventually stumbles into the punchline. Or maybe Matt Groening really did snag a DeLorean for the writer's room. Either way, the next time Homer mutters a half-baked scheme, pay attention. It could be your future flight itinerary. Drop your favorite mind-blowing prediction below, hit that like, and ring the bell so you're first to know when Springfield's next prophecy breaks the fourth wall. Until then, keep your VR headset unplugged. You never know who's watching.